Hello, dear children. Good morning. Children, today I am going to start with the reading part of the lesson 6, the freedom struggle. The FREEDOM, freedom struggle. STRUGGLE, struggle. Early struggle. The revolt of 1857 was the first struggle for independence from the British. However, the revolt failed because it was unorganized. UNORGANISED, unorganized, and scattered. SCATTERED, scattered. The revolt, however, sowed the seeds of nationalism among the Indians. Further, many Indians were influenced by the Western education and thoughts. They started forming associations and organizations to awaken the nationalist sentiments among the people. The Indian National Congress was formed in 1885 to unite the people of the country under one common goal. The INC had leaders from across the country to discuss the problems of the people. They put forward the demands of the people through petitions, 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 memoranda, 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 and speeches to the British government. They demanded that Indians be appointed to high positions and to end racial discrimination. DISCRIMINATION, discrimination and drain of wealth. This group of leaders, including Dadabhai Naoroji, Surendranath Banerjee, and Gopal Krishna Gokhale, were known as moderates. They believed in persuading, persuading the British government to grant their demands. However, their demands were not met and their way of protest failed. As a result, more intense agitations, agitations followed, led by Lala Lajpat Rai in Punjab, Bal Gangadhar Tilak in Maharashtra, and Bipin Chandra Pal in Bengal. They were known as Lal Bal Paul. They demanded Swaraj or self-government. They boycotted boycotted clothes which were manufactured in England and promoted Indian clothes. They rejected English schools and promoted Indian education. They also abandoned abandoned British services and asked people to join their movements. This group was called radicals, who advocated radical measures to get their demand met. The Indian freedom struggle gained a truly national character with the advent of Mahatma Gandhi. Freedom struggle under Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi was born on 2nd October 1869 at Porbandar in Gujarat. His mother was Putli Bai and his father was Karamchand Gandhi. He was named Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi after his father. He was married at the age of 13 to Kasturba. After his elementary education, he went to London to become a barrister at law. After London, Gandhi went to South Africa to practice law. Like India, it was also a British colony. There, Gandhi witnessed and suffered racial discrimination. According to a famous incident, he was thrown off from his first class coach in spite of possessing possessing a valid ticket. These instances were the turning points in his life and shaped his belief in Satyagraha. SATYAGRAHA, Satyagraha. He fought and won civil rights movements in South Africa on the basis of this principle. In 1915, Gandhi arrived in India from South Africa. Soon he led three early local movements in Champaran, Kheda, and Ahmedabad. Gandhi was successful in leading all the movements through satyagraha and non-violence. Gandhi soon emerged, emerged as a people's leader who championed local causes and achieved results. In 1919, Gandhi launched the Rowlatt Satyagraha against the oppressive Rowlatt Act, which gave the British the power to send anyone to jail without trial. He launched a nationwide campaign, CAMPAIGN campaign, against it and was even arrested. On 13th April 1919, the Jallianwala Bagh massacre took place in Amritsar. In this incident, British troops commanded by General Dyer opened fire on a group of unarmed protesters. Protesters. This provided mass anger. Around the same time, Britain conquered conquered Turkey in 1919 and dethroned the Caliph. The Muslims considered the Caliph or the Khalifa as the spiritual leader. So, the defeat led to the protest of Muslims in India. Gandhi combined these two causes to launch a nationwide protest to demand justice. In 1920 to 1922, Gandhi launched the non-cooperation movement. It campaigned against the wrongs done in Punjab and to the Khalifa. The non-cooperation movement campaigned for the boycott of British services, schools, courts and goods. It also comprised anti-liquor and anti-untouchability movement. It promoted Indian schools, native courts and the spinning of khadi. Khadi is homespun using a charka. It was encouraged to secure self-sufficiency. SUFFICIENCY, self-sufficiency in Indian households. Students, lawyers, peasants, tribals and workers, people from middle and lower class all followed Gandhi on a massive scale. Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad, Rajendra Prasad, Rajgopalachari Khan, Abdul Zafar Khan and many other national leaders helped Gandhi to lead the non-cooperation movement. But this movement was called off in February 1922 due to the outbreak of peasant violence in Chauri Chaura in Gorkhapur, where 22 or 23 policemen were killed in this movement. After this movement, Gandhi carried out a lot of groundwork. He established the famous Sabarmati Ashram. In 1930, Gandhi launched the civil disobedience movement. On 12 March 1930, Gandhi started the historic Dandi March to break the salt law. This law forced people to buy salt from the government, which sold it at high prices. Since salt is a basic need, laws like these affected every Indian. It was followed by large-scale anti-liquor, anti-untouchability and chakra campaigns. Women's participation was the main feature of this movement. Towards the close of this movement, national unity had strengthened. Finally, in 1942, Congress under Gandhi launched the Quit India movement. He gave a call to people to do or die, meaning a fight to the finish, that is freedom. Within a few hours of this declaration, thousands of Congress leaders were arrested. It was followed by an unprecedented upsurge of people that surprised the British. On UNPRECEDENTED, unprecedented. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose formed the Indian National Army or the Azad Hind Force to overthrow the British from India. It bravely fought against the British in the northeast. Though they were faced huge losses, they were respected as national heroes. Ultimately, on 15th August 1947, India achieved freedom. India was partitioned into India and Pakistan. Jawaharlal Nehru became the first Prime Minister and Dr. Rajendra Prasad became the first President of India. This epic period culminated culminated with the assassination of Mahatma Gandhi on 30th January 1948. So this is all about the reading part of your lesson 6, the freedom struggle. Once watch this video carefully, listen to the words and try to pronounce the words and learn the words correctly. Okay, bye children, thank you.